Hello everyone, our group's topic is cashless purchasing. Our group member is ZHANG, LUYAO, GANYU, GONG, Liu YIXUAN, and CHENGZHE. We will divide the introduction into 4 parts: introduction, methodology, findings, and conclusion. Around the world, cash is on its way out, and digital payment are taking over. Things like scan to pay are changing how we live and do business, all because they are just so quick and convenient. However, beneath their shiny surface, a complex ethical and social dilemma is emerging, and the efficient nature of cashless system also makes them tools for new forms of control. Okay, we found the 3 core conflicts. 1. Privacy and surveillance. Every transaction has a data footprint, and a loss of anonymity leads to a weakening of autonomy, to inclusion and exclusion. Old people, low-income individuals, and rural residents have become systemic fortunes, with technology barriers equal to new social barriers. 3. Autonomy and control. Money has transformed from physical entities into data code. Value presentation has become now. Consumption has become abstract, and payment power has been centralized on technology platform. Okay, our research objective. Objective 1. Privacy dilemma. How digital payment turn money into data, track how platforms take control of that data, and measure how much person freedom we lose. Objective 2. Social assessment. Identify who suffer most from cashless system, expose hidden biases in tech design, and uncover how technology itself can be unfine. Objective 3. Philosophical examination. When money becomes pure data, does value still mean the same thing? And what does this digital shift and do to our sense of self and agency?
Okay, hi everyone. For this part, I will briefly introduce our research methodology. And our study is based on literature review approach instead of surveys or interviews. We collected and analyzed 50 academic journals and books related to cashless purchasing, and these references mainly discuss privacy and surveillance, economic inequality, small business challenges, and the philosophy of money. Okay, the reason why we selected literature review is that cashless society is not only a technological change, it is linked with ethical concerns, power relations, and the questions about social fairness and value. So literature allows us to explore this issue critically. To structure our understanding, we categorize the 50 references into our 4 analytical themes. The first is nature of money, which examines how money becomes digital, symbolic, and less tangible. The second is privacy and surveillance, focusing on data traceability and the concentration of power in digital platforms. The third is inequality and exclusion, highlighting how low-income individuals, the elderly, and the small merchants may be left behind. And the fourth is culture and psychology, which explores how cashless payment reduce the pain of spending and reshape consumer behavior. So these categories form the foundation of our findings section, which we will present next. Okay, now we move on to part 3, findings. From the 50 references we reviewed, we identified several key points about cashless purchasing. So let's start with the first one, its definition. Okay, now in our findings, We first look at the definition of cashless purchasing. It refers to transactions conducted without physical cash, where payments take place digitally through e-wallets, cards, QR systems, or online banking. And in this process, money becomes symbolic and data-based. We are no longer handing over notes, we are exchanging information. And on philosophy, when money loses its physical form and turns into code and data, its value relies more on trust in digital systems rather than touch or possession. Therefore, this raises a core question. When money becomes invisible, do we experience value differently?
In the background section, we explain why cashless purchasing is rising globally and how it changes the value its exchange in society. Today, digital payment has become widely adopted because it is fast, convenient, and strongly supported by government policies. People increasingly use QR codes, e-wallets, cards, and online transfer instead of handing over physical money. With this shift, transactions are no longer physical exchange between individuals, but database exchange medium by digital platform. This means money becomes something we connect to instead of something we hold. Cashless is a transformation in how society performs economy exchange. Okay, now we enter to concept. In this section, I will explain how the nature of money changes when it becomes digital. In a cashless system, money no longer exists as something we touch. Because of the invisibility, spending becomes frictionless, emotional resistance becomes weaker, and our perception of value changes. So, to understand cashless purchasing, we cannot only talk about economy and technology. We also need philosophy to understand what this does to human things, freedom, and society relations. Okay, to analyze this change deeply, we apply several philosophical perspectives. First, from Foucault's view, every digital payment leaves a data trace. When transaction can be traded, power gradually shifts to the system that store and control that data. This raises questions about who holds power and who is being observed in a cashless society. Next, looking through Marx's perspective, digital finance may increase the divides between groups. People with devices, network access, and financial literacy adapt easily. Low-income individuals and small business may be pushed to the ego. The lastly is phenomenology help us examine the experience of money itself. Playing becomes fast, light, almost invisible, which may encourage impulsive spending and weaken our sense of financial value. To other words, digital money changes how we experience money, not just how we use it.
Today, I will present the section 3.4, the key issues for our literature review. The main point is the cashless payment is not only trivial, it also brings the ethical trade-offs. We found four main issues. First, privacy and surveillance. Second, inclusion. Who gets left behind? Third, the change in how we experience money. Money becomes less felt. Fourth, platform power. Payment systems can become the gatekeepers. Is privacy and digital surveillance. Cashlessness payments reduce the anonymity. Each transaction leaves a data trail. What do you buy? When, where, and how much? Over time, data can be linked across the surface and used for profiling. This can lead to targeting and nudging, like the personalized ads or risk scoring. Use the focus ideas. When people feel watched, they may change behavior. So the ethical risk is that the autonomy becomes weaker on the constant monitoring. A counterpoint is the trackability improves the security, but the risk is the function creep. Data collected for the safety may later be used for the control. or profit. The second findings is the inequality and the inclusion. Some groups may be included: unbanked people, the elderly, rural users, and the low-income users. Barriers include the device, internet access, and digital skills. Small merchants also face the tax of the dependence. The third finding is spending psychology. Digital payments reduce the pain of paying, so spending can become the faster and more inclusive. The option for spending is the platform power. Platforms may set the rules and the access, which can reduce the transparency, the increase dependency. So overall, cashless payments is a social and moral change, not only a technological one.
Okay, for recommendations conclusions, strengthen privacy and data protection, and 2. Promote financial inclusion for vulnerable. 3. Maintain a cash digital coexistence system. 4. Increase public awareness of digital financial ethics. So, in the inclusion, a cashless society can improve speed, efficiency, and convenience, but it also raises ethnic risk, provides erosion, increased surveillance, a quasi of marginalized group, reduces the autonomy and the press on small business. Therefore, the key issue is not going cashless itself, but whether the system is designed to be fair, protective, and inclusive so that everyone can practice it equitably.